which is request to address the board. First on the list, Mr. Bonadies. Welcome. Thank you for joining us.
Hello. Welcome to July 2023. At the June 2022 meeting, the board had a consent agenda item called up as 2.4 and called out as, quote, approval of continuity of learning plan, unquote, and subsequently unanimously approved among the other consent items. In the June 2022 agenda package was the 28-page document entitled, quote, Continuity of Learning and COVID-19 Response Plan 2022-23, Plan for Remote Learning and Phases 1, 2, 3. Not sure if the omission of the latter two-thirds of the title was intentional or laziness, but the public might have liked to see this document if you actually read the whole title. My wife and I have not seen the 2023-24 plan in the agenda package yet. If you buried it deeper, we will dig it up. If not passed yet, I'd like to make a comment before you recycle last year's without taking in some hard-earned learnings of the last 2 years. You have a lot of flowery language throughout this document, and much of it is contradicted by other parts of the document. In one part, you want maximal learning and growth, and you have many roles and responsibility sections where you have people monitoring the social, emotional well-being of the students and staff. But you roll smoothly into how you would do this in a remote learning paradigm. Nowhere is the concept of learning loss and damage caused by remote learning in the document to counterbalance the steps towards remote learning. There is flowery language early on like, quote, the goal will always be ongoing in-person instruction. However, if there are times where remote learning may be needed, etc. With the CDC, NIH, WHO, WEF, all having recently talked about the next pandemic, which may or may not be true, I would say that the barrier to going remote needs to be stronger. Trust has been severely damaged in the health officials. Most will not believe the next fatality numbers, the mask mandates, or lockdown effectiveness, and certainly not the vaccine effectiveness numbers again. And if people go along with 2 weeks to flatten the curve again, then which became 2 years, they deserve what they get. For the 2023-24 plan, assuming it does not already exist, have some backbone. When you interview the next superintendent, I'm okay with someone who can take abuse, but they need to be able to resist the compliance train that would grind the students further into the ground. Thank you.